Hey everybody, Mike Valenza here from Memphis Prime Properties, brokered by eXp Realty. I was flipping through TikTok, Creator Insights, looking for topics to talk about, and the first one that popped up was, what do I need to buy a house? That's a great topic. It's March here in Memphis, and that's kind of the middle of the peak buying season, at least for the first half of the year. There's a few cycles we go through here typically. Mortgage rates are kind of on the decline, and there are a lot of buyers out there hungry to find their forever homes, or also investors looking for investment properties right now. So, perfect time to talk about this. And if you have to ask the question of what do I need to buy a house, you probably need some advice. So, first and foremost, I would tell you the first thing you need to start with is find a good realtor. You might say, well, hey, Mike, you're a realtor. You're probably a little biased. Well, yeah, maybe I am, but I also have a very good reason for recommending that. And I'll tell you why. It will depend on who you ask, of course, as to what they tell you, but here's my reasoning behind it. Always start with the real estate agent. Their business is really built around completing the entire deal from start to finish and beyond. It doesn't really help an agent to just sell you a house and then run away. A good agent is going to be in it for the very long haul, and that means your entire life. They're really there to service you for your entire life cycle of real estate. So that goes beyond just the close of the property. It also goes into your needs beyond that. So, for example, the kitchen sink breaks and you need a referral, your agent is probably going to be very happy to provide that for you. So they have motivation to be there with you for the extended period. When you look at other people that you might talk to, and we'll just use loan officers as an example, no shade to them, but their motivations are different. They tend to get paid on the one loan that they're originating for that house. They would probably love to write you another loan in the future, but once they're done with the loan, that's kind of it. They get paid and they go away. If you have that kitchen sink break and you call the loan officer, they're probably not going to have a very good recommendation for someone to come out and help you after the fact. So, by starting with an agent who has the motivation to service you throughout the life cycle of your entire real estate existence, because you will likely buy and sell a few homes in your lifetime, and frankly, to get you the right home, they have to form a very good relationship with you, as opposed to that loan officer who needs some basic information from you and then kind of plugs it all in, gets it underwritten, issues the loan, gets paid, and that's kind of the end of their cycle. So you have to look at the motivations of the people you're talking to as to kind of the advice they're giving you. But back to the agent portion of it. That agent, to really understand your needs and what you really want in the home, not just to sell you some house and, you're not going to be happy in it, really has to understand you. And that's part of forming relationships and friendships. So you tend to get a little closer to the agent and the transaction than anyone else that you might deal with over that period of time of home ownership. So that's why I really say just start with a good agent. If you do that, they'll be able to link you to not only other providers that you're going to need in the process, but they're going to be able to explain that entire home buying process to you as well in detail, not just what you're going to find on a social media post or maybe on a TikTok video. They're really going to sit down with you. You'll have access to them. A good agent, again, you're going to be able to call them pretty much any hour of the day. You can reach me whenever. I'm usually up between hours of 7 and 2 a.m. There's a good chance you're going to be able to reach me during that time. That's not everyone. That's just kind of my schedule. So if you're looking to buy a house and you don't really know where to start, again, call an agent. If you don't know a good agent and you're not in my area, call me anyway. I'll point you to a good agent. If you are in my area, you're looking at a good agent right here who's invested in your interests. So I hope that helps. And until next time, see you then.